leaving here at higher level. Paper 2, question 5. Probability question. An archery competition. John, David and Mike will win first prize if at least 2 of them hit the bullseye with their last arrows. And you can see here, this was given to you. John and David hitting the bullseye and Mike missing. So find the probability. He give you the probabilities, fill in the table, and then find the probability that they will win. So what, John could hit it, and Mike could hit it, and David could miss. David could hit it, Mike could hit it, and John could miss, or all 3 could hit it. So we're looking at these 4 probabilities added together. So John, if we look at number 1 first, John, David, Mike. So John hits 1 over 5, multiplied by David hitting 1 over 6, multiplied by Mike missing 3 over 4. It's going to be a 5 over 6 and a 4 over 5. So 3 over 4. Number 2 is John hitting it 1 over 5, David missing it 5 over 6, and Mike hitting it 1 over 4. Number 3 is John missing 4 over 5, David and Mike both hitting 1 over 6 and 1 over 4, and then the 4th probability is that they all hit it. So 1 over 5, 1 over 6, 1 over 4. So working these out, we have a 3 on top. 5 6s are 30 by 4 is 120. Again, all the bottoms are the same, all the denominators are 120. So we have a 5 on top, we have a 4 on top, and we have a 1 on top. And if I add all of these together, 8 and 5 is 13 over 120. Part B of this question, 2 events A and B are represented in this diagram here. And all these figures are given to you. Probability of A intersection B 0.1, B given A 0.3, and probability of A given, or A less B, sorry I said given A, B less A and A less B, 0.3 and X. Right, the probability of A in terms of X, well the probability of A is equal to X plus 0.1. And hence otherwise find the value of X for which events A and B are independent. Now a couple of ways to do this. The probability of A multiplied by the probability of B is equal to the probability of A intersection B for them to be independent. So the probability of A is X plus 0.1. The probability of B is 0.4, these 2 added together, and that would have to be equal to 0.1. So 0.4x plus 0. That'll be 0.4, 2 decimals, is equal to 0.1. So 0.4x would be equal to 0.06. So x would have to be equal to 0.06 divided by 0.4. And that's going to give me x to be 0.15. So that's the answer here. We could also use conditional probability, where in conditional probability, the probability of A given B would have to be equal to the probability of A. And the probability of A given B is equal to the probability of A intersection B over the probability of B. And that would have to be equal to the probability of A, which we have up above as x plus 0.1. So that would be 0.1 over, that's the intersection, over B, 0.4 would have to be equal to x plus 0.1. Well, this is 1 over 4, so 0.25 would be equal to x plus 0.1, and again x would have to be equal to 0.25 minus 0.1, which is 0.15.